Okay, let me start recording again. All right, so I'm going to share my screen now so that we can just get straight to business. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. Today I'm serious. Today I'm more than serious. If I say I won't keep you guys for too long, I mean it. Excuse me. Ne? The other day we were in a rush, so we did not get to see some other things that I wanted us to cover before we can call it a day on this online stuff. Ne? So so you remember last dinner we spoke about how we create our content, right? So a content is basically like a video content when we're doing YouTube automation. So basically it's about doing what? It's a picture. You do pictures, you do the voiceover, you do what? The message, the content, the whatever that you want to pass that day. So a video does not have to be complicated. It doesn't have to have really good things. Do you know YouTube, actually social media, it's quite interesting because it's not about the quality of your video. So you don't need a very good video to be a good content creator. You don't need a good phone. Please, if you cannot afford one phone, just use the one you have now. If you are able to enter here, the first phone I was using when I was doing this thing, it's actually, you would even laugh at me, but I still did it. I still did it. As long as you can, as long as you can install simple apps on that phone, it is good enough. It will work. Ne? It is going to work. So you don't need a good phone. You just need that phone that you have now. And then after you have chosen, let me just say, you remember Cloud. Cloud is the AI that we use for generating the scripts or for generating the content. It does not generate images. This one, if you give it images, it won't give you something nice. So for images, we use the ones I gave you. We use Canva, we use Leonard. Those are the ones that we use for images. This one, this is just where we get everything, the content, the messages and everything. So I'm going to say, give me uh top 10 YouTube niches, YouTube high paying in niches. Ne? So remember I said before you can choose to go for that niche that you want to go to. If for instance you're an artist, you can have your YouTube video, you can have your YouTube channel about music, but I would advise that you've got something else next to it, ne? Because as you can see, one of the most paying, or let's start here so that you can see why we are there. Let's start here now. This is how YouTube monetization works. You remember that we spoke about that before you can be monetized from YouTube, you need at least what, 1,000 subscribers, right? And then you need 4,000 watch hours, ne? And then this is how you get paid. You get paid per 1,000 views, ne? And those 1,000 views, it differs from niche to niche. So you can have 10 million views and still get paid low, or you can have a few thousand views and be paid high. Why? It depends on the type of niche. So you get from 5 rand to 50 rand per 1,000 views. So why not choose the one that is going to give you 50 emalangen per 1,000 views rather than the one that is going to give you 5 emalangen? You get. So choose wisely. Choose wisely. This one is very much important because other than all the affiliate stuff and every other way you're going to generate money from that channel, this one usually it is the main one for yourself using AdSense. So AdSense, you are required to create an AdSense account. Basically, AdSense account is your online bank account. So when YouTube pays you, it does not pay you directly to your bank account. You are using a Swazi bank account, and Swazi bank accounts, they are fun in a way. So our system is just our system. So you get paid through the AdSense. You are going to, when you reach the level whereby you are monetizing your channel, you are going to be required to create an AdSense account. That is your basically your online bank account. So YouTube deposits the money there. That is when you can now withdraw the money from that AdSense account into your bank account. Otherwise, your AdSense account is your online bank. Ne? So let's see, how do we get the most paying per 1,000 views? Ne? So you can be focusing on personal finance, ne, and investing, tech reviews, tutorials, digital marketing and business, which is where I am, and then real estate. And you don't really need to know about these things. It's just a matter of doing research using the AI, getting images and posting there. You don't really have to know. So don't tell me, Wutsi, you didn't finish school, so you don't know many things and stuff. You don't need school. YouTube is giving us a free, it's just a free university where we learn everything there. Most of the things I know, YouTube, we learn them, we learn things from there. And on social media or on YouTube, you don't learn by speaking, you learn by doing. That is how you get good at it. Your first video won't be the best, but just keep going, keep posting, improve something every time you post. You can be doing a malik at advice and law, software development and coding, insurance and credit cards, online education or course creation. Hmm? Then luxury and high-end products. So choose one of these top 10 if you really want to make serious money on YouTube. It does not mean that if you don't choose these ones, you won't make money. But I'm simply saying, if you choose these ones, we are going to be paid more than the other channels. So please just make sure you choose well. So I think maybe let me put this message. Let me put this message on the group. Let me put this message on the group for you guys so that uh you can check on it whenever you get time. So now let's continue with these notes. I really want to finish this thing now. So these are the high paying niches and the lower paying niches. You see where music is here on the lower paying niches, and entertainment and vlogs. So these ones they pay, but they are part of the lowest paying niches. Now, another way to make money online, it is through affiliate marketing. So this, like I was talking last time, that you can create what? You can create the channel and be promoting products or be promoting a certain platform, whereby if people sign up using your sign up on your code, they usually give you a code. So if the person signs up using a code, they are going to get a discount and you get commission for every sale that you are going to make. That is how affiliate marketing works. Like I told you that when you think of that channel that you want to create, think of which companies would be willing to advertise on my platform. What companies would be willing to advertise on my platform? So you have to consider that banks they want to advertise, companies they want to advertise, but they have to be under the same niche as yourself. They won't be approaching somebody who's doing sports and then they'll be talking about, if it is sports, they'll be talking about betting. Ne? So it's companies that want people to do betting that are going to want to affiliate with you when you're doing sports. Ne? So consider those things. Consider those things. Otherwise, affiliate marketing is really really a good one. Ne? You don't need subscribers for that one. You don't need subscribers for that one. Ne? And then sponsored content. So sponsored content, I think I touched on it about companies paying you to promote their products, make videos about their products. For instance, if you are running a tech niche, for like you talk about gadgets, you talk about computers, you talk about cell phones. So Samsung can be paying you to talk about the latest Samsung phone, and most of the time they don't even pay you. They ship. They are going to give you a free phone, the latest version. They're going to give you that free phone so that you can just promote it way on your channel. So once you have got a good audience, companies will be bringing in products to you and they will ship them. Even if it is in the US, they are going to make sure that it gets to you. Kamanzini, as Ndwendwen, as Steg, wherever you are, they are going to make sure you get the product for free. What you have to do is to grow your audience. That's all. Make sure you are growing your audience day by day. But don't grow your audience by talking about men of God and be talking about gossiping other people. Please don't do that. Don't do that. It's really not good. Don't talk about people on your channels and be spreading lies about them. So it's a very serious matter. Don't talk about men of God. Don't. No matter how much you know their stories, no matter how much you are anyways, we're not at church, but don't do that, ne? Yeah, we're not at church. Now, you can be selling your own products. Like I told you that on my Forex channel, I'm selling PDFs, online books, I'm selling signals, I'm selling a lot of things there. I'm not yet monetized, as in like YouTube monetization, but I still get to make money from other things, ne? From other platforms. So someone is saying, how am I going to be able to create my digital product? I'm going to show in a few minutes time on the practical side. I just want to finish this thing. And then there are channel memberships whereby people on your channel, this is mostly it is when your channel has reached a certain peak where people cannot afford to miss any content. Then you can make people to pay to be your fans. You also make money through that. Ne? Now, uh, a free tools for YouTube automation. This is how we create our content. Canva, this is where we create our thumbnails and our video slides. And then we've got what? CapCut for editing, InShot also for editing, Pexels and Pixabay for free stock videos. So remember I said you don't download people's videos and they be posting them, right? So you've got to learn. There is this site. Remember I gave you the site called Pinterest, right? I said Pinterest, this is where we get what? Free images. So you can download any image you see here and be using it for your video. Or make it like a slide. Make it like what? A slide. Even if you're a graphic designer, this is where you get your things. And then apart from that one, we have got a platform called Pexels. Ne? So we've got another platform called Pexels. This platform, uh, it is for free videos. So you simply go to the search button. So you simply go to the search button there, and then you click what you want to search about. Ne? So whatever I need here, for instance, if I'm going to see uh clothing, or let me say fashion, so you can get free images here and free videos. They won't be, you won't get copyright from them. You come here, you download the pictures or you download the videos. Whatever is here is free. You can use it. Ne? So you can use this site. It is called Pixels for free images. For free images. This is where we download them again. Ne? And then there's another site which we call Pixabay. So Pixabay, it is where we get free audios, free sounds. You see the sounds that usually we use when we're editing our videos. Boom, children laughing, people clapping hands, or whatever. You just going to come here and then you go to music, you go to under music, and then what do you search for? I say, let me say I'm going to choose dance. Or I'm going to say emotional. So if you are a content creator, you need to know the sites, ne? So emotional music background, ne? So I'm going to let me just make an example. So I'm going to so this is where we get free sounds. Just take your time, listen to the sound, and then you click this download button, or you just lose the right hand side stuff. Ne? This is where we get free sounds, any kind of sound that you want. Because if you are going to be promoting your content on YouTube, It's not like on Facebook. On Facebook, you can use people's you can use songs on the background. You can use music. You can use people's beats. But on YouTube, like I said, they're very strict. So make sure you choose your sounds wisely. You're going to get your sounds from Pixabay. It's a free, no copyright music. Any type of music that you want, you just simply type there. Any dramatic sound, just type what you need. It's Pixabay. So make sure these sites are going to help you when you're creating your content. So make sure you get those ones, and then you can use ChatGPT. I mean, you can use what? You can use CapCut. It's free. You can use Filmora. You can use InShot, whatever that you have on your phone. And then you can be scheduling your posts, like I said last time, uh, that you schedule them on YouTube Studio. You can post all of them today, but schedule them that type. One is going to come in next week, the other week, and stuff like that. Ne? So I'm just browsing through. I'm looking at the important things. Now. Facebook automation. So on Facebook, you get monetized after you reach 10,000 followers and the 600,000 watch hours. Ne? But the key thing about Facebook or monetization is this: in Swaziland, we are not yet eligible for monetization on this one. So unless you create an account using a South African number. So if you've got a friend, someone who's in South Africa, you can ask them to create a profile for you. You can ask them to create a page, or create a page using what? Using their own Facebook profile, and then they invite you as an admin, and then that is your page. You can start growing your page. If you do that, you are going to get paid. Once you get to 10,000 followers and 600,000 watch hours, minutes, then you are going to be able to get monetization on Facebook, and it pays very well. It pays very nicely. So if you have friends in South Africa, make sure you keep them, because you will need them even when we are now what? Monetizing your YouTube. Because on YouTube, we use what? We use South Africa as our location, remember? And then if we use South Africa as our location, it means that I will need to have an address. Yes, South Africa. You can use any, but I will also need a number to verify that YouTube channel. I will need a South African number. So please, if you are close to the border, you can buy yourself a SIM card for South Africa. It is nice. If you are from Nigeria, use that Nigerian one. If you are from anywhere outside the country, you can use that one. It is nice, as long as it is not a Swazi number. When you are after you are monetizing, not now. When you are creating it now, just use your Swazi number to verify. When you are creating it now, use your source number. It is okay. So on Facebook, usually it's reels. So funny videos, inspirational content, educational videos, or trending topics. It is yeah, it is. That is how you grow. That is how you grow your channel. The only challenge with Facebook is that you have got to post 2 or 3 times daily. Imagine. So you've got to have the post in the morning, have a post during the day, have a post in the afternoon. It is work. Other than YouTube, or because on YouTube I can be posting just 2 or 3 times per week. Here it is per day. If you don't do that, it won't be easy for Facebook to promote your channel, to promote your whatever, your profile or your page. That is the problem with Facebook. And then you can still do affiliate marketing on Facebook. So you can create pages whereby you promote or you speak about certain things. Just create a page. There are many Facebook pages that are talking about some crazy stuff. As long as people are going to follow your page, make sure you create that page. You can create a page about posting Bible verses every day if you're a Christian, or posting jokes if you're a comedian. Be posting jokes every day. Be posting any niche you can choose. Just be posting something daily while you are growing your audience. Because tomorrow you are going to charge. If your profile is still new, you can be charging 150 for someone to post on your. If you have got followers like 5,000 followers, you can charge 150 to post a poster just on your page. That is how they charge now. So it is free money. All you have to do is just to grow the audience. like I said, once you have got audience, you can never be broke. You can never be broke once you've got audience, ne? So make sure you grow your profiles. So some of the money I make, it is just simply that people who are paying me to post on my page, to post on my profile. Well, and I don't even have that much followers yet. I think I've got 5.6 followers, but I still make money from it. So why don't you change that? Why don't you change that and make some money, free money? If someone wants to promote an event, tell them you can post your, I can post for your poster on my wall, and then you pay me how much? Ne? That is free money. You go and buy your airtime or whatever that you guys buy these days. So yeah, then automated marketplace set sales. You can do what? You can do a Facebook shop, connect inventory, automate order notifications and stuff. That one is not much relevant for you. Okay, there is what we call Facebook watch party monetization. So this one, have you ever noticed that you are watching a video, then as you're watching the video, in the middle of the video, you see an ad, like the video stops and then an ad starts running. Usually it's just a 30 seconds ad, and you cannot skip that advertisement. So that is when you do what? The Facebook watch party monetization, whereby I make people put their ads on my videos, and every time that ad runs, I make money. I get paid for it. So you can still be doing that, but you cannot do that with your 200 friends, with your 200 followers. Grow your audience. You don't need to show your face on that page. You don't need to show your face. Ne? Grow that audience. For instance, who is here? Let me look at who is here tonight. So I just want to make an example. Whom do I know here? Mm. Okay, Mr. Samuel. For instance, Mr. Samuel, you can create you are into printing and design, you are into printing, right? So we can create a page whereby we speak about a printing stuff. I don't know the language you are printing, so you know that language better than me. And then if you can be creating content about printing and everything every day, just be posting, growing the audience. So in a very short while, people are going to start asking you how much is it to post on your page, how much do you charge? And Swazis, they really charge a lot. I think the most people who make us pay on social, hey guys, we pay for advertising on social media. Do you know how much I spend per month just for running advertisements? So yeah, yeah, if I can show you even my Facebook, if I can show you my Facebook bill per month, you can be surprised that we spend this much. Yes, we will spend a lot when you are advertising. Ne? Otherwise, Tema, you are into crocheting. Most of us don't know how to crochet. How about if you start creating, you create a page, just a separate page, not the one you are using. You can even use the one that you are using for your blue creations, and then show us how do you do the crocheting from first step, just a 3 minutes video or something. Some people don't know. So if maybe if you are business minded enough, you can decide that next month or January, I'm going to teach people how to do crocheting. I'm going to do a course for crocheting. I'm going to do a live course. Even if you get 5 people to be coming to your house around your area, it is still easy money because you are not spending anything. It is just time. The people are going to bring their own materials. So I want us to open our minds that whatever skill that you are having now, you can actually be making money through other ways other than just you using that skill. Same thing applies for Tandega. Last time I told you about creating a course for teaching people how to bake. Yes, it is a very, very viable. A lot of people are struggling out there. They are struggling because they want what? They want jobs. So if you give them a solution that instead of looking for a job, how about if I teach you the skill? And people are willing to pay for learning, guys. People are willing to learn. People are willing. So please, You can be investing in that. Listen, you guys are doing branding. Remember, you can create your own separate page other than the one for work, whereby you are showing us at the back what happens there, what happens at the back. Look for channels that are doing the same thing that you are doing, that thing that you want to do. Look for them. Look for them. Eh, you are doing IT. Show us the vaccines and everything, the processes. These things pay. I'm telling you guys, it pays. I told you, I've got no other work except for this online stuff. There is no other job I'm doing outside this. All my work is online. All of it, every business I have is online. I've got no tangible business. Ne? So think outside. Think outside. That one skill you have, let's monetize it. If maybe you don't know how to go about it, inbox me. Tell me, what is your specialty? What did you learn at university? What did you learn where? Let's turn that one into a skill. I will be willingly helping you on starting that journey. Ne? So please be free. Be free. Ne? Be free to come to my inbox. We discuss business. I'm a very business-minded person. Then the other strategy that we can use Facebook stars. Facebook stars, it is when you are doing a live and then people are sending you stars like that. So, but still, that one you will need to have a South African account for you to get Facebook stars. Ne? So, and then there are people who are complaining that they cannot run Facebook ads. Download this one, Meta Business Suite. Download this application called Business Suite. Download it. That is the application you're going to use to to be sponsoring your ads and scheduling them. If your profile does not say post or create ad right now, change that profile into what? Change it into professional mode. Professional mode, you go to settings and then you turn on professional mode. You cannot run ads with a normal Facebook account, so change that Facebook account into professional mode, please. That is the only time you're going to be able to create advertisements or sponsor your posts. Please make sure you do that one, ne? Make sure you do that one, so that you don't, so that you don't get any problems. So I'm just making sure, I'm just looking at the important stuff, creating digital products. Okay, now let's just come here. I want us to create, remember I said you can write a book on the knowledge that you have. For instance, let's do like this. Okay, who would want to have a book? Who would want to create a book about something? Anyone? Just anyone? Just raise your hand. I want to do a demo. We just want to write you a book now in the next 3 minutes. We want to write you a book. Okay, Bendu, please on your mic and then you tell me what book do you want to write? Just turn on your mic and then you tell me.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
I think I can write a book about life experiences. Many people are facing life experiences ku-maintain-a mhlambe bengaqali kukhona life experience kusho umuntu
Okay, all right. So Bendula is saying he would want to create a book about real life experiences, ne? So let's do like this. For instance, I was involved in drugs. No, I'm making an example. I've never been involved with drugs now. So I'm making an example. I was involved. Simpure, you see, Simpure, that is Simpure. You see, even last time you laughed and then you see, I'll send frogs to your house. Now, let's say I was struggling with drugs, ne? So I was a drug addict for 2 years. I dropped out from school. and got got let go in my job. I became homeless after and lost everything. People love sad stories. That is what I've noticed. People love sad stories. I don't know why. But if you want to make it well, in any industry, just appeal to people's emotions. People love to feel attached to something. Love, they just want to be there. Ne? So I was a drug addict for two. Why is my two like this? Simple. This is Simple's fault. This is Simple's fault. For 2 years, I dropped out from school and got let go in my job. I became homeless after and lost everything. Mhm. I was 21 at this time. I met a lady who loved me and turned my life around. Now, I want to write a book about this journey of mine. Pretend you are me and give me a what is this thing? What is this thing? What is the first page of a book? What is the first page of a book? Like there's the cover page, right? And then there is the one for acknowledgements, that page, and then there is a table of contents. Ne? So let's go. And then give me a table of contents I can use for this book of mine. And then we say enter. So you have to narrate. You have to narrate the first. Give the AI the picture. Paint the picture. Ne? Paint the picture. Now look at this. It has already given us a title for the book. From rock bottom to redemption. Part 1. The descent. Before the fall. Who I was at 19. The first cheat, how it all started. Chasing the high when one time became every time. You see, it is now giving me a full idea for the book, a full idea of how the book is going to look like. Ne? Now relax. We don't have to think much. Let me do now. So I'm going to say write part 1 for me. Let the language be chatty and friendly. We go. Let the language be chatty and friendly. You look at what is happening on the screen. My book is being written and I'm just sitting here looking at it. You see what is happening on the screen now? You see what is happening? I don't really need to have a set story. Let AI create look at what is happening. We are writing a book now, a full book that is going to be published, and I can, by tomorrow morning, I would have been done editing this book. Tomorrow morning, done editing it, and I can now start advertising this book and be making money out of it for nothing, completely nothing. It's just a few minutes of my time. Look, we're on chapter 4 right now. On chapter 4, did this ever happen to me? No. But people want to relate. People want to relate. And if you look at the title of the book that it has given us, From Rock Bottom to Redemption, people want to know how you made it out of drugs. There are a lot of people who are doing drugs. They want to stop. They are out there. Even if I say this book is going to be 50 rand, it is affordable. Most of the books, the only book I wrote with myself, word by word, it is the first book I wrote, the one I wrote with my wife, about the art of courtship and the church. That is the only book we wrote, word by word. I didn't know about AI back then. So now, chapter 7, look, this is the full book that we are, as we are just talking like this, it is doing all the heavy lifting. So after you create your book, you can create any type, like any type, like any topic you can think about. Imagine this book. Let's see. Let me go to the first page and let's see how interesting this one will be. Just look at this. Chapter 1, before the fall, who was I at 19? Look, I need you to understand something right off the bat. I wasn't always the guy sleeping on park benches with holes on his shoes. That's not where my story starts. At 19, I was normal, I guess. Is anyone really normal at 19? I had this part-time job at the warehouse. Nothing fancy, but it all paid the bills. I was in school studying business administration because that's what you are supposed to do, right? Get a degree, get a real job, make your parents proud. The whole American dream package. Just this is just the introduction, but look at how superb it is. This AI is all about writing the prompt well. If you are able to write that prompt well, you can write anything, trust anything. I'm serious. Just write the prompt. This is good English. This is already you are painting the picture. Now, I had friends, real friends, the kind who show up when you needed them, would hang out on weekends, play video games, talk about girls, argue about sports. You can see the reality because if it was AI, just AI, it was not going to be able to make it look that real. That's why I said, pretend you are me. You see, pretend you are me and give me a table of contents. It means I'm telling the AI that put yourself in my shoes as a human being. That's why it is going to talk about girls. That is what boys talk about, right? Boys talk about video games. Boys talk about what? Sports. They argue about sports. So make sure you write the prompt well. This book I can be publishing it, but it does not belong to me. This one is for this one is from who requested this book. It is from Bendu. So Bendu, you now have a book, my friend. You are an author. You are a big author now. You have a book. So I'm going to deliver your book. So yeah, whole book is here. The whole book is here. So all I have to do now is just to give this guy his book. That is all. That is how we create an ebook, an online book. The next thing, we are going to create a cover page because these are just words, right? So when do we create a cover page? You go to Canva again. Go to Canva. That is where we create cover pages. That is where we design the book cover. You won't need anyone to God. Ah, you won't need anyone to be doing whatever for you after this thing. So I just want to remove this. Mhm. So you click that copy button and then uh I don't know if Mendulo is here. Mendulo, are you anywhere here? So, okay, what you are supposed to do after this is that you are supposed to take the book. You are supposed to take the book and put it on. You remember the application I spoke about. So you remember the application I spoke about, the one that is called Google Docs. Google Docs, ne? So make sure you've got Google Docs. That is where you paste it so that you can edit, so that you can add whatever that you want to add, right? So make sure you've got Google Docs on your phone. Now let's go to Canva. So I'm going to say, what is this? Um, I'm going to say breaking free book cover. So there are a lot of templates for free book covers here. You see, these are all book covers, or you can just say book cover so that you don't complicate things a lot. Just say book cover so that it is easy. Let Canva just be showing you book covers. All you have to do now is to choose a book cover that goes hand in hand with what you are talking about. So for an online book, you don't need complicated things. You just need the cover photo, and then you have your own book. You can start advertising this book tomorrow and then charge 50 rand. It's like you didn't spend much on this, right? Just 50 rand and you have your own book, just like that. You get, so that is how we generate digital products. That is how we generate. uh where do we sell them? Where do we sell them? You can sell them on WhatsApp. Advertise it on your Facebook. Send the person a PDF on WhatsApp. After they pay, you send it on WhatsApp. No need to complicate things. Ne? So ebooks, yes, there is this lady I've been seeing on Facebook. She's selling a recipe. It's a recipe book. It's a recipe book that she's selling. You don't need to know how to cook. If I'm giving you guys these ideas and you don't use them, I will use them. I will write a book about how to cook. Yes, if you guys don't use them, then I'll use it. So how to cook. People want to know how to cook. My complete guides, 30-day transformation plan. The price is flexible. Like, if you cannot be broke with these things, guys. As long as you've got Google Docs, that is where you edit. Canva, that is where we do the book, the cover, ne? Then templates and printables. Okay, this one maybe it might not be viable for most people because you won't be able to create that with little time. Ne? You can do online courses, as I've been saying, change your skill into what? Change your skill into money. Stock videos, okay, this one not really ideal for you, for Swazis. In as much as this, like I said, there's always a way around these things. So you can create your own profile here. You can create your own profile here on Pixabay, or maybe on Pexels. And then you can, after you make that profile, you can be taking images, making images and selling them here. These ones are free, right? But the others, when you click on it, they are going to ask you. For instance, let's say we're downloading this image here. If I say download, it's a free image, right? But now it says I need to make a small donation to this person, the person who made this photo. So if you are lucky enough, some people can be paying you, some people can be doing that small donation, but yeah, it is not lucrative for most of us. So yeah, music and sound effects, yeah, same thing. That app that I was showing you. Design assets, what to create logo templates, social media templates. If you're a graphic designer, this one would be really good for you. Just create your online shop. But people don't love paying for these things. So I don't want to tell you something that might take a while, for you to get that business. Guides and checklists, simple but valuable. New beginning startup checklist. You don't even need to know much. Just go to AI and say, write me this thing, write me a guide. I want to create a guide. Just, it's all about the prompt. Remember, it's all about the prompt. It's all about the prompt. Wedding planning guide, how home buying checklist, social media strategy guide. Yeah, you can make money, but I don't encourage you to go for that one. You can just have that information how to sell digital products. Okay, you can use WhatsApp, send files directly, Facebook and Instagram DM delivery as simple websites. Yeah, you can create a simple website, but the problem with Emma free websites is this: if you create a free website, you might lose it, excuse me, anytime, because for you to protect the website, you need to pay. So if it is a free website, it is not safe. So a place where I sell my digital products is this. This is where I sell my digital products without any problem, without any challenges. It's called Seller. Ne? That is where we sell digital products. It is safer. It is safer. This is the place for Africans. The only problem is that Swaziland bank cards are not working there. You will need to have what? A South African bank card. There are there are people who charge for you to use their bank cards, their South African bank cards. Usually they charge from 50 Rand. You can use them, but if you've got someone that you trust in South Africa, just get their card and put it there. This is where we sell digital products, but you just have to be sending people the link. So you use the YouTube, use the Facebook to drive people there to advertise. And then if someone says, how do I get this? And then you send them the link, or you just attach the link to the video so that people click the link and be buying your products from the link. No? So this is where you can sell your book to people who are outside the country. Seller.com. Let me put it in the group. What am I going to say? I'm going to say uh, for digital product selling. Ne? This is where, am I in the right group? Yes. This is where we sell them. So you can go there, create your profile or however, and then that is where you can upload that book. You can upload whatever you want to upload and be selling it there. Ne? Not these complicated applications. These ones are more complicated. Just use that one. It's very simple. Create your profile. Follow the steps. You sign in. You sign up. I mean, and then create your profile. They're going to ask you a few questions, and then you are good to go. You can upload your product. Very easy to use. Okay, let me look at other things. Creating your first digital product. Okay, I think we've done that. We've done that one already. Now, these are the tips for your first product. Don't aim for perfection. Start simple. Solve one problem. Clear specific value. For instance, I was talking about how to break free from drug abuse, right? Just, it's all about how to break free from drug abuse. That is the problem I'm solving. Then the price, I said you can just make it what, 50 Malangin. It is free money after all, ne? Then your next one, you can then be charging up, be charging more. Then don't aim for perfection. Just start with what you have. Start where you are. Start where you are. So we use all the social media to do what? To attract people. We use all of them, the TikTok, YouTube, all those things. We use it to attract the people who might be interested in the product. And then when people now start asking questions, you, depending on what platform you're going to use, but preferably, and always attach your WhatsApp. It is easy to look at messages on WhatsApp. For instance, this is my business WhatsApp, right? So it is easy to control traffic, other than if someone is going to, or write something on your comment section or inbox you on TikTok. It is quite complicating, right? So always make sure all your platforms you put your WhatsApp link there. You put your WhatsApp link, ne? And then you can be doing what? Be selling. You now you have got what? The payment link. The payment link, it is now the one we use on seller, ne? It is the one we use for seller. Oh yeah. Remember I said, okay, you can automate this thing after some time, but when you are starting, make sure it is you involved, because you have got to build the trust between you and the customer. Make sure you build the trust. Don't just be automating things while you are still new. You are going to lose people. It is easy to see that this is an automation. It is very, very easy to see, ne? So yeah, I wanted to touch on those things today because I feel like you guys needed this. I feel like you guys needed this before I could move on. But otherwise, this was not today's agenda. I was not supposed to talk about this. This was Thursday's class, but I felt I needed to shed some light because this is very important, ne? So this one is almost just like just sacrificed my time for you guys because I want you guys to get this. I don't want you guys to lose it out there. Like I said, other than the money, the cause is about empowering people. It's about helping people. It's about opening your eyes to endless possibilities out there. Some of you are about to retire from your work. Some of you are you want to start your businesses. So I'm trying to make sure you get all the help you need in the little time that we have. Otherwise, it means now I would have to reschedule for the other classes because today we're supposed to be talking about we were supposed to talk about what? We were supposed to talk about sales and marketing master, right? So now I had to shift today's class into tomorrow. It means now we are going to finish on Wednesday. We're supposed to finish on Tuesday. So, but it is still not a problem, guys. We are a family. We're in this together. As long as you guys can just promise me that you're going to use this information valuably. You can see I'm very tired today. It has been a very long day. Yeah, I'm really, really tired today. And you can see my voice is not even there normally. So please, tomorrow we have to talk about sales and marketing mastery. Okay, accepting the suitable offers, sales and psychology. Okay, that's good. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I think I can take care of that. If not, if my voice gets worse, I'm going to use messages. We're going to use WhatsApp. But if my voice is okay, we're going to have a live class like this. So please bear with me. Please bear with me. Otherwise, you guys, I love you so much, man. You don't know. You don't know how much I love you guys. You guys mean a lot. You guys mean a lot to me. Is there any questions that you guys would love us to attend to? But no, no. If you have got questions.